everyone, this Lips of Virgo's Diary. So guys, I was on Instagram minding my own business and everybody else's business, and I came across a post of Joe Budden, a clip of Joe Budden actually talking about Drake and Drake's new rollout or new album or new whatever you guys want to say, because I don't listen to Drake like hand to God. I don't really listen to Drake unless his music come on radio, and then then I have no choice but to listen. So Joe Budden kind of was like everybody else, giving their opinion. And Joe Budden's allowed to give his opinion because he has a podcast. That's what he does. He gives his opinion, right? So Mr. Champagne Puppy, honey, he didn't take it very well. He started throwing tantrums, honey. He took them Bobby clips off his head, honey, and he was tossing them at everybody. And everybody was catching a Bobby pin to the forehead. Bah! My Kevin Hart voice. So that's what happened. So I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna go verbatim for what he said. I'm just gonna say what I heard. So and I will insert the clips and the screenshots and all that stuff. So basically, Joe Budden was basically kind of saying that Drake should make music for his own age group. That he thinks Drake should grow up, and he thinks that this body of work is not as good, and he feels like Drake is catering to the young kids and all of that stuff. But now, Mr. Joe, like I would say, I don't feel like Drake is really catering to the young kids. Drake is catering to the women and kids, because we are the ones that buy you people stuff. We the ones that keep things going. We the one that keeps your pockets full. So I think Drake is catering to the right people. He's right where he needs to be. I don't think he's at that age of music. Let me not say his age, because people hate when you start talking about people's ages, honey. Woo. I don't want to be chased with pick a fence and a torch, honey. So yeah, so see, now that threw me off. So yeah, Drake is at the right age for his music. He doesn't need to sound like he's in his 50s, singing easy like Sunday morning. He doesn't need all this stuff. I feel like Drake is okay where he is. But however, I kind of do understand what Joe Budden is saying, just a little bit, not a lot. I feel like, ooh, maybe. Okay, let me just give my little feeling right now. I just feel like maybe Joe Budden, you are jealous of Drake. I feel like you are jealous of Drake because you used to be a rapper yourself. So I feel like and I read somewhere that you kind of, you kind of had to quit rap because you weren't where you wanted to be in your 30s while you were rapping. So I feel like there's a bit of jealousy there. I do feel that. However, damn, Drake, did you have to throw your bobby pins at people's forehead? Bah! You know, did you have to throw a tantrum? I bet that afro is looking real messy now because you took them clips out your head. If you'd have just behaved and left them in your hair, you would have been okay. But however, so Drake, Drake was throwing everybody was catching a stray, honey. You get a stray, everybody get straight. Drake was not here for it. Drake got in his feelings because people were giving their opinion about the music. People were saying like this is not his best work, he could have done better, and that he's getting lazy and all that stuff. And Drake wasn't really here for it. And I understand, as an artist, you don't really want people judging your music or speaking down on your music, because you want people to like your work. But I also feel like, Drake, you a bit of a baby. You throwing a tantrum because you're so used to getting coddled, honey. You're so used to people, oh, Drake, you're the best, you're the best, you're the best. You cannot always be the best. You cannot always be the best, and it's okay not to always be the best. That it's okay. Like, it's okay to fail and come back and hit people with something that they like. That's okay. But for some reason, Drake got in his feelings. But I think Drake got in his feelings the most because it was a big podcast saying it. Because if it was anybody like us saying it, Drake wouldn't give two sugar honey iced teas, honey. He wouldn't give a damn what we were saying, honey. He'll just look at us like, well, I'm so richer than you. That's what Drake would be saying to us. We don't have the money like that, but one day we will all get there, honey. Because you know what? Money is abundance, honey, and anyone can make money. Okay. Uh, right. And so then Drake, Drake left this long post, honey. I felt like I was reading a novel. Drake left a long post, and I'm not gonna read it, honey, because I'll just leave the screenshot, because Mr. Champagne Puppy is not here for it. So basically, Drake started off by saying Joe Budden is basically washed up. He basically told that Joe Budden didn't make it, and he was basically rubbing it in Joe Budden's face that I have more money than you. He basically said, I live in a mansion, honey, while you live in a duplex. And he was basically telling him, I can fly my jet whenever I want to, honey. You can only fly on special occasions. That's what Drake was basically saying to Joe Budden. Like I said, I will insert the the little statement that Drake said. And Drake, what I would have to say to you is, when you're busy saying that Joe Budden um basically sucked at what he was doing, like was rapping, then you kind of sucked at what you were doing as acting, honey, because did you not fail either? If you say Joe Budden failed in rapping, then you failed in acting. Let's be serious. Like, let's not poke at each other and act like the other one has always been doing. You weren't always a rapper, Drake. No, you weren't. You were an actor. Okay? And just like Joe Budden failed in rapping, and you failed in acting too. That's it. That's all. But anyway, guys, I can go on and on like about these men, but like I said, I will insert the clips and the proof and the receipts, whatever you people want to call it, of these two grown yellow men going back and forth, honey. Like, please grow up. Why can't we all just kumbaya? But anyway, guys, please like and subscribe, and help any content creator who's not content creator, but somebody that's running their mouth on these YouTube streets.
Yeah, I just think I miss the Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little fucking kids. I don't give a fuck about you and Kai Cenat. That's gonna sound like hate.
It is.
It's not hate.
It's not hate. It is. It's not hate.
Go find some niggas your fucking age. Hang out with them. Get some of that sauce.
That's not what keeps you. No, that's not what keeps you popping.
Fuck these kids.
That's not what keep you popping. If that's the game he playing, I gotta play this game.
All the older niggas streaming music and buying it, Joe? No.
All that shit y'all saying for me applies to the field. I have long before called this nigga the golden child. Different set of rules apply.
Correct.
He's him. He is not one of them that y'all telling me about. I don't hold him there.
Dog, this album is going to be the most streamed album in Spotify history. Why?
When you that type of golden, you got that glow. You feel it when you got that glow. When you walking in with the glow. I do what I want, and that's what's going to be popping. Whatever I want is going to be popping.
So where's the motivation then? What you just said? Where's the motivation? Great point. If I could do whatever I want to do, and it's going to pop, it's going to be number one. It's going to do all of it. Where is the motivation?
That's what I was saying. Wait, that's not.